Hi everyone, this is Varsha from KnowingLUXE. I thought I'd try something different and record at my desk for a change because this is where I typically am. I have a really special Bulgari reveal, if you will, for you that I purchased while I was on a trip. I'll tell you all about that. This is my first exotic style bag, which I am a little bit not sure if you can even call it that because I don't know much about that industry or whatever, and I never thought I would do the exotic thing. But then I saw it and I did, and I was on the hunt for this particular kind of bag and for quite some time. So I will share it with you. But I bought it in I bought it in Venice. Yes, I bought it in Venice when I was there on a trip. And, when in Italy, I am always tempted by Italian brands, just like when I'm in France, I'm tempted by French brands. So, of course, I had to go and check out Fendi and Bulgari and a bunch of other stuff. So, you will see some other reveals from this trip. It was pretty darn epic. And my mom was there with me, my dad, my brother had not arrived yet, but my husband was with me, and my mom got something similar to this in a different shading, and much smaller. And so I'm like really excited. Okay, let me just reveal it and then I'll review it and tell you my thoughts on it and like all the things. But here it is. It is silver. It is in the karung snakeskin. And so it is it is very different than python. Python is very much more regulated as a exotic skin. Karung is not. It is not like endangered. It is a species that is, got this similar rough, very durable material like a python, but it is not like one of the coveted snake skins. However, based on my research, it is incredibly durable. It holds the ink really well, or like the color, and it has this like very natural shine to it, which is cool. Though it is also silvered, like it's not like a natural coloring. So it is like a silver, and so my mom purchased it with a gold coloring to it. Now, again, I always say this on my page, on my channel, that I get it. This is snakeskin. I use calfskin. I have not any alligator or crocodile yet, but this is not everyone's cup of tea. And yes, there are videos out there that had me really grossed out about how they do the snakeskin thing, how they catch them, all of that. I'm not even a big fan of snakes, but for Bulgari, I make an exception. And I get that. Like, you take the brand's word for it, that they are doing things in the most humane way possible. And I know that there are arguments the other way. So there is absolutely the ability to make judgment on this. And I think for me, I quite frankly am sometimes on the fence about it. And then I see something beautiful like this, and I consider bags to be art. So there's that. This, in my opinion, is a medium-sized bag. I do believe they call it a medium bag. And wow, I did not prepare for this video at all. And so it is the Bulgari Serpenti bag. That is like the line of bags. And this one just doesn't have a top handle. It's a medium size. It's got this accordion style, which I'll open it up for you in a minute. And, they're starting to make other handles and other straps, but to me, this strap is the reason to buy a Bulgari bag. First of all, it feels and acts like a necklace, like real jewelry. And I say this about the Lady Dior Mini as well. Like the actual chain feels like jewelry. And this is the same. And you've seen on my channel my green Bulgari purchase from a different trip. And, it has a part leather, part this in a gold. And I do like that little bit of leather stays on your shoulder. But, and that actually kept me from buying this one as compared to another one. The other one was a bit boxier in shape, but I wanted something longer. And at the end of the day, what's going to always win is when they have this sort of onyx style head. And the other one that I was looking at had the head, but didn't have it in this sort of like mosaic onyx style. It was in a solid hardware. And when you look online, you'll see what I mean. Some of them have this inlay style design, and some of them have like the metal design, which I think is beautiful, but I think it's also a cop out. Like, to me, this is a little bit more special because more artistic stuff had to go into it to make it more hands-on, more skill had to go into it in order to make it. So, you know, this is just gorgeous. It is not symmetrical totally. Like, you can see the print of the skin is very natural, very much like what you see. It is likely like two snakes. I'm not really sure how that works. So it says Bulgari here in the back. It has a slit pocket on the back. The inside of the slit is like a black, you know, unlike the green one has like a purple inside, which is really cool. And of course you can wear it like this, or the new way all bags are, you can wear it like this and it becomes a little bit longer. I also see myself using this as a clutch style bag because, you know, I have a little tiny silver bag that I use for like weddings and things like that. But I really didn't have like a gray silver medium size. And as you know, those of you who watch my channel, and you know, please do subscribe and like if you're watching. Those of you who know, I kind of typically like to have large, medium, and small in these neutral colors so that I can have what I need for each type of bag. So like a tote, a medium crossbody, and like a small evening bag style in like all of these main colors that I typically wear. There's like maybe, you know, 4 colors in this universe that I don't wear, but of the colors that I do wear, I like to have the bags available so I can mix and match. And I don't mean this from like a overindulgence way. I just mean like practical. Like, I love handbags, so I might as well buy the ones that I'm going to use because I don't plan on just being a collector, which I kind of am turning into. But I do really intend to love and wear these bags. So let's open it up. I don't even know. Okay, yeah, the paper's still in it. So opened up, you can see where the chain comes, really nice sturdy studs that say Bulgari on it. You probably cannot see that. But man, I kind of like recording here. It's good lighting, even though it's evening. And it's been a long day for me work-wise. But all right, so opened up. Another reason why these bags are so underrated is that, look at the chain detail on the zipper. It's got another little head. I haven't even taken the plastic off. I'm going to do that right now because there's mixed reviews on whether or not plastic actually protects. Some YouTubers that I've seen, some collectors that I've seen and talked to say that it does not protect. In fact, the sticky glue can be bad for the material. You guys, I'm like so excited. This is so great. The head is also that very intricate enamel, you know, beautiful design. I mean, wow. You know, like, come on, that kind of detail is like next level. All right, so you've got the same design as my small one. So you've got a little slit here, like maybe for your parking ticket. You know, this is how I think. A bigger one here, like the two in the back are kind of the same size, here and here, and then you've got this zip. So what I typically do, depending on how much stuff I have to carry, I will often empty the contents of my wallet in here so that all the little cards and any cash can go in here and I can zip it. And then if I need to carry a bunch of other stuff, they can go here and my wallet doesn't take up so much space. However, I use the Louis Vuitton 6 key pouch and then I slide cards in there. And so it kind of need the bulk of it because I need keys to get in and out of the building that I live in. You've got the placard here that, you know, has Bulgari, made in Italy, you know, and I actually don't know how they do authentication of these bags other than the fact that they know that I bought it through them in their system. But, you know, experts may know. The inside is, It is not lined with a, you know, I can't actually tell if it's leather. If you know whether or not it's actually, you know what, it is leather. It's just this epically soft, almost like a Napa leather, I guess. Almost like a calf skin, though I can't tell. I mean, I can't tell at all what it is. I hope I'm still recording. Oh, okay, I am. Yeah, it is a leather because I can see the stitching. Now, this again is a testament to the quality. It is stitched on both sides. Like, this is all stitched. It is not the kind that has the melted wax on it that keeps it together. You know, you do have that here, but then you also have stitching. And for the bag fanatics of the world, to have both means quality. Okay, so not only has this wax been dyed to the color of the skin, so you can't really see it, it's like a gray, but there is also stitching all along the edge, all along here, and the inside, and the zip, and all around the placard and the inside. And oh, there's another slip pocket back here. You know what's gonna go there? My migraine medicine. Totally, yeah. You know, this is like the perfect size, honestly. I'm gonna go to Chicago on a trip relatively soon, like in the next 6 months. This is what's gonna go, right? Day to night, I can wear it crossbody and be a little maybe edgy with it because it's shiny and medium size, and I could probably even fit, I know some of you guys are gonna cringe when I say this, but I could probably fit a small water bottle in it very safely, always checking the cap to make sure it's closed, and my wallet and my keys and my lip gloss and all my hand sanitizer essentials of the day, as long as it's not raining in Chicago, and then take this out to dinner. I know that that sounds like a lot of overthinking for a bag, but if you're watching this then and you've made it to minute 12, you get it. So yeah, this is what I want to share. First of all, Bulgari boutiques are epic when it comes to customer service. I mean, you know, water, champagne, snack, little chocolates, and, you know, the most important thing, which is staff that really, really gets their quality and the importance. So I've been to 3 Bulgari boutiques in my life, I think only 3. And the one in France, I mean, where I bought the first bag, so sweet, so nice. And then again in France, I went to a store just to look at things, and the lady she didn't know I was going to buy stuff. She didn't know I already had stuff. She just was so committed to showing me like very small jewelry pieces that weren't even real, costume jewelry that I wanted. I ended up getting it, but she was just so into explaining to me the history behind the Serpenti and the Italian heritage. And then in Venice, same thing. I mean, it was a small boutique, right? Like Venice has all the boutiques. They're all very small. And so the few staff members there were just like so into it. They loved that like my dad and my brother and my mom were there. Like they brought us seats, and, you know, I tried it on and then I left and I was like, I got to think about it. I don't know. I've never bought this kind of skin, and, you know, all the things that I do before I buy a bag, I had to like process it, you know? No problem. Here's my WhatsApp. Let me know when you're coming back. These are my hours. I went back again to try it on, still left. And then like right before, I was like, yes, this is the thing. I've done all my research. This is what I'm going to buy. And I got it. And I'm just so pleased with it. I'm probably going to make this a spring bag, though I should make it a winter bag too. But, you know, it's like, I don't know. I'm just really happy with it. It's something that is so unique compared to anything else that I have in my collection of bags. I love gray. I feel like gray/silver can go with so many things. Like in this light, it's looking a lot more silver, but when you see it in person and there's not as much light, like, I mean, see, as I take it away from the light, it's so much more gray. And I think that's what makes this special. That's what makes this day to night. Now, I've already said to you, I might take it to Chicago. However, I feel like the issue is going to be this chain strap if I put too much stuff in it. So it might just be something that I wear to dinner, something that I wear for evening night outs. I'm not sure yet, because the chain strap, probably if I'm wearing it all day long, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt over time. Though I do see myself maybe then, I don't know. It's not something you're going to go sightseeing in. I think that's silly. I think that would be a waste of the quality, and I think it would be painful. So yeah, that's my video. if you have Bulgari bags, let me know what color, let me know what type, let me know if you have this one. I would love to hear about that. If you've made it this far, please subscribe, please like, please leave a comment. My channel is growing, which is like super fun, but more importantly, the more I talk about this stuff, the more I am meeting people who get it, beyond just the Facebook group that I'm in for Kegam, who's like hilarious. You know, I love her group because she, you know, does the best videos, first of all, like super real, super like knocking it out of the park as far as like expertise and things like that. And she's hilarious and so sweet and also just like real, which I love. But her Facebook group is really awesome too. So like shout out to her because I have met so many people and just had a place to actually talk about this love of luxury things because of her. So shout out. And yeah, I love chatting with people in the comments. If you have questions, let me know. I can look up the price for this and I'll put it in the comments if you need to know. But yeah, there we go. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that you all need to hear or that you might want to know about it. Customer service, quality, the design, the choice, the reason. Just really, really excited. Oh, by the way, similar to Python, the scales here may not come up as much as they might with Python. With Python, you can almost feel the scales. This feels a lot more like a pressed leather, like a pebbled leather, though what I've read is that over time, the more it rubs, you are going to get a little bit of a lifting of the scales, but that is not going to affect the durability. That is not going to mean that you've lost any of the quality of the bag. So I just wanted to share that as well. All right, I'm signing off. Bye.